Hi everyone, welcome back to Novel Idea. My name is Dia, and today we are going to do my May pile of possibilities. Can you believe that it is already it's already time to do May? Oh my goodness. This is my birthday month. And so my birthday is at the end of the month. It's always over Memorial Day weekend, pretty much. That's always my birthday weekend. We'll be with James's family. That's like our big gathering of extended family. I'm still an introvert. I still have very little social battery. And so it's always a little bit of a trial for me. This is a month that I always like to mood read. I mood read all year long, but this one especially is a month that I really love that. And my friend Anne over at In Search of Wonder, she made it official. She's calling it Mood Read May. And so I am definitely going to be joining her in that. And so I do have some obligations, but they are joyful ones as far as I'm concerned. So this is kombucha. My mother-in-law tells me, since I don't can't drink wine, that I should always drink something in a pretty glass to make myself feel like I'm having something special. So, joyful obligations coming up. Let's do those ones first. So I was supposed to read the Aeneid by Virgil with Jack from Spread Book Joy. And we have pushed that one because she's just feeling a little overwhelmed right now. And so I don't want to overwhelm her more. So I said, let's push it and we'll just wait and do it when we both feel like we are in a good space for that. And then the same thing with Tarzan. Dave and Olive over at Book Blather normally read Tarzan books with me. We are waiting on that. I think I hear my husband coming inside. He's easy to hear. He is not an introvert, in case you were wondering. So those two we have pushed until possibly June or July or even August. So I don't know when I'll be getting to those two, but that's fine. Jack and Sandy and Gemma and I have a fantasy group that we have been trying to read books together for, and they haven't worked out very well. So we've been trying to do standalones, and that I think has been part of the problem. And so we decided that we were going to do a series, a very short series, a series that is already complete. And so we decided on Garth Nix and his Old Kingdom series. I have read this before, a couple of times in fact, and I love it. And so I have no doubt that of my enjoyment of this. I hope that they love it as well. It is a fabulous, fabulous series. So we are with Sabriel, who is quite young at the beginning of this book, and she is the inheritor of the Abhorsen power. Abhorsens are similar to necromancers in the fact that they deal with the dead. However, the kind of magic that her family wields is a way of keeping the dead, from not allowing them to rise or not allowing them to stay risen if they do rise, and to keep the people safe. And so she is the inheritor of the Abhorsen title and magic. And it's a musical magic, which is very unusual for fantasy. I don't feel like we get much musical magic systems. And so it's a hard magic system. It's a high fantasy trilogy. And I'm really looking forward to being back in this world with them. For Tiffany's Patreon, we are going to be reading Ray Bradbury. We're reading Dandelion Wine, and again, this is an all-time favorite book. I absolutely love these stories. I love Ray Bradbury's writing. I love the way that he expresses childhood. And that's what this is about. This is about those magical childhood summer days and the beauty of family and tradition and, you know, growing up at a time when things were just simple. And I love it. I cannot wait to join all of these others and read this together. It's going to be fabulous. Even if nobody else likes this book, I do not care. I am just so excited to be reading it again. Then with Kelly from Kelly Reads a Lot, she contacted me and said, Dia, I am going to be reading Wives and Daughters. Would you read it with me? And I went, of course. I love, 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 love this book. You guys, it's like you knew that this was my birthday month and you just are giving me all of these glorious gifts. So again, a reread. So all three of these so far have been rereads. And so Wives and Daughters, no different. Elizabeth Gaskell, this is her last and unfinished novel. And it is my all-time favorite of hers. In fact, this is probably the only one I would say I love. The others I like. This one I love. I love the characters. I love the way that they interact. I love the trust and the loyalty and the integrity, and there's so much beauty and goodness in this book, and I just adore it. Not that there aren't hardships, not that there aren't people scratch your head that anybody would like them. I'm so excited. All right, now I'm just going to give you a few that I plan to maybe read. Because I want to mood read very much, and these ones will not take me long to get through. So those three are my only obligations because the Aeneid and Tarzan got pushed. So these are my obligations. So lovely obligations as they are, my mood reading might go to The Home Has a Heart, and this is by Thyra, Ferre, Bjorn. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I've never read from her before, and the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge has read an author you've never read before, a new to you author. So this is one option for that. I picked this up, I think last year at my used bookstore. There were several books that were written by this author, but I loved this cover. I just love it. I don't necessarily love the colors of it, but I do love the design, and I just think it's so cute. It's supposed to be kind of winsome and humorous, and I am just really looking forward to possibly reading this one. This one actually will be in my book haul video coming up, because I picked this up while we were on our trip, but I also started reading it while we were on our trip. This is StillMeadow and SugarBridge by Gladys Tabor and Barbara Webster. And these are letters back and forth between these two homesteads, but they are written, it's written in months. And so I started reading at April, and I think that I'm going to read the May section of this. And I really am enjoying it. It's just very down to earth, very day in, day out kind of thing. Gladys Tabor is an author, and this is just one of her friends. I love just the descriptions of the farm and life and family and all of the things that are happening. So really enjoying it so far. And then I also have this one that I picked up probably around the same time as The Heart Has a Home. This is May Sarton's Among the Usual Days, and it is both photographic and journal, a portrait of unpublished poems, letters, journals, photographs, all selected and edited by Susan Sherman. So that's basically what it is. I know nothing about May Sarton. I have never read anything by her before, so this also could count for the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge. I'll probably read more than this because I have books on hold at the library that haven't come in yet. If it comes in, I will try to read The Foxwife, and I would be reading that with Christy and Victoria. Christy from Christy Lewis, Dostoevsky in Space, and Victoria from A Musical Bookworm. And it'll be my first kind of buddy read with Christy, but I have a long wait on that book at my library, so I don't know if it's going to come in on time. I'm crossing my fingers that it does. I also have the next book in the Rhaenyra Chronicles to read on hold, and I can't remember the name of it. And then what else do I have on hold? I have some others. So I'm sure that I'm going to read more than what is here, but these are the ones that I would really love to get to. So thanks for joining me, and I hope that you have a wonderful May and that you're really looking forward to some reads. I would love to know maybe what one of those reads that you're really looking forward to is. So let me know that down in the comments. And thanks for coming. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time.